Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and as you can see, going for a little hike. Also, as you can see, I'm feeling much better. If you saw my last update, it was talking about COVID and how much it sucked. And I guess I should say COVID hits everyone slightly different. For me, it sucked, and yeah, don't take it lightly. The good news is, while I was contagious, I wore my mask, and I didn't know I was contagious or even the fact that I had it, but because I wore my mask, all my friends and family that I encountered for those 4 days before my first symptom, even though I spent over 3 hours sitting right next to one of my buddies, he didn't get it because I wore a mask. So, you know, I learned from that, and so did they. That being said, for this channel update, I'm feeling much better. And as you can see here in Minnesota, it's getting cold. Which, you know, because of COVID and the pandemic, I didn't exactly get to get outside and hike as much as I wanted to. I still have some video from my backpacking trip this summer that I need to edit and put out. But even then, it was hard to film because there's so many people on the trail this year. I hike on the Superior Hiking Trail, which is like one of the top 10 long distance backpacking trails in the country, and it was packed. There was more people on that trail than I'd say a city sidewalk at the time. So, you know, I always like to try to get clips of the wilderness and the isolation, but there I did not feel isolated. So a lot of my shots might have been ruined just because, you know, people interrupted or they're chit-chatting or whatnot, but it is what it is. So we'll see how that video turns out once I get to editing it. That being said, also, now that it's winter, I want to try doing at least once a month, if not twice a month, doing Moose Eats videos. And since I won't be outside camping or hiking as much, I'd like to try new foods or new restaurants around the Twin Cities and around the state. So, for any of you that are familiar with Minneapolis, St. Paul, or even the state of Minnesota, I'd love for you to leave your comments down below and any of your suggestions on what food spots I should check out or certain foods I should try. Besides any recommendations you give, I'll also recommend some of my favorite restaurants when I can make those videos. They'll be pretty raw, pretty informal, but the focus will be on the food, and I'll just try to give you an idea of what I think. Now, just so you know, I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, and I am not at all a fan of seafood. So if you're gonna be like, oh, there's this awesome catfish place or whatever, I'll probably pass on that one. But burgers, pizza, gyros, Asian food, Mexican food, whatever it is, just let me know, because I'd love to check it out. Also, I will be bringing you content that I filmed over the summer that I didn't edit. I still have a canoe trip I need to do, some other stuff. But if there's any other content ideas that you'd like to see me, either products you'd like to see me review, or certain information you want me to know about, you can either comment down below and leave your contact information there if you need me to contact you in some other way. Otherwise, you can always reach me on my Instagram through Instagram Messenger. So go ahead, I always leave the link in the description to get to my Instagram. Message me through there if you need to get a hold of me, or if you're planning to send me a product, or you have other information that you don't want to share with everyone else. So yeah, as far as like updates, I have a survival knife that I'm excited to get. The sheath is coming before the actual knife is, so there's a delay in the actual knife itself, but I did order an extra sheath, and we'll take a look at that when that comes in. And since it's winter, we'll see if I can actually get outside and do some winter survival stuff. Yeah, today what I'm carrying as far as EDC, you always got to show it off. I have this wallet. It's pretty sweet. You pull that little tab and then your card pops up. like that. So you just push that in, pops up. Nice leather wallet I got for my birthday. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm also carrying 2 blades. I got the Civivi Odium blacked out, which looks pretty sick, contrasting with the snow. And then I'm also rocking the Kershaw Launch 11, I believe, auto. If I named it wrong, I'll leave the link in the description below as well. So rocking these 2 blades today. And then what I have added to my EDC lately is some earbuds. And so I'm rocking the Skullcandy Indie Fuels. It's a wireless charging case, in-ear buds, and I got these little like wingtip things that keep them in ear. Not necessarily the best sound quality, but for the price they're pretty good, and it's doable. So yeah, any comments or suggestions, let me know in the link below. Other than that, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you outside. Peace.